decent trail down here by now.
No matter what lifestyle one chooses to live, there will always be challenges and struggles. Often, those struggles come with their own rewards, but in today's fast-paced world, it seems the norm is more focused on the reward of instant gratification, where you're just one click away from getting that reward. And it all feels painless since it goes on the credit account. Hey folks, welcome back to the Off-Grid Cabin. I'm Glenn.
I'm Maureen.
And this is Cabin Life. In this lifestyle here on our 40 acres, we've learned that you can't tell the wood stove, hey, you give me some heat, and then I'll go out and chop some wood and put some wood in the wood stove for you to burn. Things don't come that easy or instantly in this neck of the woods. We enjoy the benefits the wood stove provides, but there's some planning and a lot of effort that goes into keeping the wood stove and campfires burning. Even though some tasks around the homestead and off-grid cabin are sometimes tedious or monotonous, they may be a little hard on the back too, but knowing the rewards and the benefits of putting in that time and effort, well, for us, it makes it all worthwhile. The effort comes first. The reward follows. We put the effort into processing firewood, and we're rewarded later with the fires that keep us warm and allows us to cook. It even is a form of entertainment, watching the dancing flames and glowing embers. That's our cabin TV. And firewood can be heavy. This is mostly maple. When a lifestyle becomes so easy that it takes no effort at all, that's when doing just about anything becomes hard to do. Certain skills need to be maintained, or we risk losing those skills over time. Use them or lose them. With today's high-tech consumer culture, it's easy and convenient to get the reward first and then put the effort in and pay for it later. It's a culture of instant gratification, whereas delayed gratification often demands that one puts the work in first, and then the reward feels that much more rewarding for having put the effort in beforehand. The world today is a cascade of instant gratification. Everything from information to commerce is geared toward the immediate one-click purchase, the fast food, the consumer goods, and it all goes on the credit that offers the seductive promise of play now, pay later. This is an alluring map for life, seemingly frictionless and undeniably fast. But there is an older wisdom, practiced not on the busy streets, but in the quiet discipline of the forest, the dignity of the enduring harvest. We're not here to judge the speed of modern life, but to explore two fundamentally different blueprints for a well-lived existence. The path of instant gratification leads to ephemeral joy. The path of delayed gratifications delivers a lasting freedom.
Help me! I've fallen! I can't get up!
Today's mega marketing machine has turned that equation of pay now, play later upside down and turned it into play now and pay later, thanks to credit cards. It's a simple equation. You chop wood first, and then you get your heat. You don't get the heat until you put the wood in the wood stove. You don't get the beautiful view until you've climbed up the hill. You don't get to eat your bread until you've kneaded the dough. We've learned a work ethic that is being forgotten by a society that demands instant gratification, instant rewards. The old work ethic was first do the work and put in the effort and the struggle, and then reap the rewards and benefits later. It's delayed gratification. Plant a garden and reap a harvest. When one makes the effort to experience new places, the rewards are new views and the new experiences. The rewards and benefits are just as sweet or sweeter after having put in that effort and putting in the struggle to meet those challenges and overcome those hurdles. You run the race and then you cross the finish line. You travel the journey and then you enjoy the destination. Even the longest journey begins with a single step. When cooking a meal from scratch, it's not just cooking a meal that will feed you once. It's learning a skill that'll feed you for a lifetime. learning to build a fire or how to tend a garden. These are skills learned, often with their own struggles and challenges. The delayed reward from the effort and struggle, it's not just in the reward of the thing, it's in the freedom and skill that's gained in acquiring it. True freedom is built, not bought. The first act in building anything, whether it's a cabin, a career, a garden, is an internal one. It's a conscious act, a commitment to this delayed gratification mindset. It is the vital choice to prioritize your future self over the immediate urge. This shift in perspective is what changes everything. Think of the necessary struggles, the early mornings spent planning the garden, the days dedicated to stacking firewood and processing for next year's heat, learning the skills that are required to get by on day-to-day life. Or even for the city dweller, the decision to forego a quick takeout for the time-consuming process of cooking a meal entirely from scratch. The reward is not just a warm home or a delicious dinner. The enduring value is the fortitude and skill you acquire in the effort. We often talk about the rewards, the financial stability, the self-built dwelling, the perfectly ripe fruit from our own soil. But these things are merely the visible result of a deeper triumph. The profound paradox is that the work is not merely the price you pay for the reward. The struggle is the reward because it is the forging of your strongest self. Instant joy is fleeting. It's just a memory. Enduring effort becomes a legacy, a body of work, a sense of ownership that can never be repossessed. So choose that struggle that will strengthen you. Choose the slow, steady work that leads not just to a comfortable life, but to a life profoundly and completely your own. There's a difference of mindset from doing something for instant gratification compared to choosing an action that may be difficult but reaps a reward in the future. The work is not the price you pay for the reward. The work and effort you take in learning is the reward because it is the forging of your strongest self. The reward and benefits that are born from the struggles and from meeting those challenges can take on many forms. The rewards from having cooked a meal from scratch, the satisfaction felt from a job well done, the feeling of accomplishment, of moving forward.
Cheers.
There's also the feeling of contentment after putting in another day's work into a project that's finally completed, a job well done. And there's simple joys that are the rewards like enjoying your favorite meal or just sitting and relaxing by the fire. Taking in the peace and tranquility at the end of a busy day. Or strolling along in the fresh air and just enjoying being with nature. These are the joys that create lasting memories long after the struggles are all but forgotten.
And that's all for this one. We'll see you next time right here on Cabin Life. I'm Glenn.
I'm Maureen.
Over and out.
Take care.